Is it true that birth control could be banned under the GOP if they win the next election? Big Pharma is going to have something to say about that. And they have some very powerful lobbyists on their side. Let's say it actually does. I think it would be interesting to question politicians who are in support of the ban how they aren't getting their wife pregnant more often, or if they're a woman, how they aren't pregnant more often. Because it would be like, wait, you're healthy and still relatively young, but only have 2 kids. What gives? There's no birth control methods for you to utilize. People asked this last time about abortion, and look what happened. What kind of birth control? Because hormone-based birth control is used for other health issues. This is actually really bad news for fiscal conservatives like me, that aren't interested in regulating first-term abortions or birth control. This is a fantastic way to lose female voters and swing voters. Congrats, idiots. Quite a few pro-life activists consider the pill and IUDs to be the same as abortion, since they prevent a fertilized egg from implanting, and they consider life beginning from the moment of conception. Most of forms of birth control that are left, condoms, vasectomy, rely on a man's participation, effectively taking a woman's control of her own fertility out of her hands and putting in the hands of a man. Meanwhile, they also don't want women to be able to get themselves sterilized without the permission of her husband, and only after having several children. It's all part of a worldview where women are submissive and dependent, and their place in society is as nurturers to others. Unfortunately, these activists are the ones getting elected into office. To be frank, democracy altogether is at stake. I have said time and again, it is a war on women. And people, men, laugh. Idiots. Birth control is healthcare for me and many others. Fuck the GOP. Yes, Christofascism has no limit. Absolutely 100%. Gay marriage and workplace discrimination too. They have a whole plan laid out. Look up Project 2025. Odd? Where you been? Folks been taking app this years. It could be true if Congress passes it and the president does not veto it and it is not found unconstitutional. Yes, they have it under their 2025 plan. There are laws proposing contraception bans in several states. And let me make this point. They promised there would be exceptions for abortions in the case of rape or the mother's life being in danger. They have broken that promise across the board. And from day one. Examples. The 10-year-old rape victim a couple years ago and the lady in Texas right now. There are dozens of other cases. Why would you believe them about contraception?
Yes.
They will try. In the states where abortion is illegal, they will claim birth control is a form of abortion and try to ban it. They will succeed in some states and fail in others. They will also try to ban abortion nationwide. They will push the envelope until they are all voted out. Where they succeed in banning birth control, they will go for forced marriages and forced pregnancies. This is why it's so important for people to vote. I know a lot of people who think that their vote won't matter in the scheme of things. But it does. The conservatives will be coming out to vote in droves. It's up to sensible people to match those numbers. Or our liberties might be at stake. Probably not. Banning contraception and/or restricting divorce would be an extreme position for the average American. But there is a large and influential portion of the GOP who are strongly in favor of it. That said, people did say exactly this about overturning Roe v. Wade. Basically every conservative Supreme Court justice nominated was asked if they would overturn it. And all of them dodged the question because it would sink their nomination if they said they would.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. TooAfraidToAsk is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.